So you're going to go ahead and write your name on the paper. You can write Kaylee's name on the paper. You can write Dolley Madison. And please spell Kaylee's name, Kailey. Iley.
Hi, I'm Dolley Madison, and I was born in 1768. When I was only 13, my 5 brothers, 1 sister, parents, and I left from Virginia and moved to Philadelphia during the Revolutionary War. Finally, the war was over. Our country had freedom. When I was in my late 20s, I married John Todd and became Dolley Todd. A few years later, I had my first little boy named Cain in memory of my maiden name. 5 years later, I had another little boy named William. Then, yellow fever struck my town. But when it left, it took my husband and my youngest little boy William with it. All that was left was pain and I. Finally, as the years went on and on, I met James Madison. On September 15th, 1794, James Madison and I got married in Washington. Something wonderful happened after that. James became our 4th President of the United States. At that time, there was no White House. There was only a president's house. It was really hard for James and me to take care of our country. Then we all were terrified that the British would destroy our country in the war. At that time, the British were our enemies. Some man in our country told us that we would be okay. Just then, the British came to Washington and attacked us. Then they set the president's house on fire with me in it. While James was in another country doing work, I could not leave all the stuff behind. So people came inside the president's house and begged that I would come out. They told me that I could only bring one thing. So I decided to bring this portrait of George Washington. To me, it was more than just a portrait. It was a sign of our country's freedom. When I was a few feet outside of my home, my house burned down to the ground completely. There was nothing left. Since my husband